I am Black History Now.
I am Black History Now.
I am a Black History Now.
And I am Black History Now.
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 I love you, 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 I love you. This is the Legion. I love you, I love you, I love you, Lord. Today, because you cared for me in such a special way. That's why I praise you, I lift you up, and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. I love you, Lord, today. 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 I love you because you died for me. Way back on Calvary, and that's why I praise you. I lift you up and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Filled with praise. I love you, Lord, today. I love you, Lord. I love you. I love you. I love you, Lord, today. Today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Stephan aka Stephan Speaks, here with another video. And today we're going to be talking about 3 clues for you to know you've met the man God has for you. Now, there's so much I can explain. There's so much information I can give you, but I'm going to try to give you 3 strong clues that let you know you're moving in the right direction. With that said, let's jump into it. Actually, 1 second before we jump into this, let me say this. Trying to evaluate who the man is that God has for you can become very frustrating and very difficult. And the reality is that there are plenty of people who claim they thought this man was sent from God, and it ended up being a situation where he was pretty much sent from hell. I mean, let's just be real. It did not work out. It ended up causing more damage than good. And it's created a situation where many of you can't even trust your own judgment. But the reality is that I don't really need you to lean on your judgment. I need you to lean on God's understanding. However, these clues I'm going to give you will help. They will help in at least starting to recognize what if something potential is there. If this could be that guy, if you're possibly moving on the right path. But of course, you have to always include God in the process. So let me not waste any more time. Let's get right to it. 3 clues on how to know you've met the man God has for you. Clue number 1, you will be able to talk to him. Now, I know we're kind of jumping steps because for you to even know you're able to talk to him, you've got to find interest, you've got to have a desire there, and I'm going to get to that. But I want to start with this because it's so important. I can't even begin to explain to you how many women are in relationships with men they can't even talk to. Not just relationships, even marriages with a guy that they can't have a good, healthy conversation with. Not just conversations to talk about the deep issues and how you feel, but even just life and things that you guys are interested in and whatever is going on in the world around you. And this is extremely important because, listen, God is not trying to set you up with some man that you can't have good conversation with. That doesn't mean he's going to be the best speaker and all that kind of stuff, but you two should be able to talk, and especially when it comes to when there's issues, when something is going on in the world that needs to be addressed by you two. That should be in place for the relationship to thrive. And without it, the relationship will fail, without a doubt. So being able to have conversation is extremely important, and it is definitely a clue that you're moving in the right direction, because when you sit down and you speak to individuals who have met that man God has for them, so women who have met that man, they will all tell you how they can speak for hours on the phone with this man, how they enjoy speaking to this man, how he's able to open up to them more. Again, there might be things they had to work through initially, but conversation was strong from the jump. So being able to talk to him, definitely one of the clues. Clue number 2, you're attracted to him. Now, that may sound like, of course I'm going to have to be attracted to him if I'm going to be interested in him. I hear you. However, so many women try to entertain men they're not attracted to. Try to make themselves believe that, well, maybe God wants me to give this guy a chance. He's a nice guy. He has a good job, blah, blah, blah. But ultimately, she's not truly into that man the way that she needs to be for that relationship to be amazing and successful. And God does not want you to be in a situation where you're lacking a desire, you're lacking a need that's going to only help fulfill or help create that great relationship. And attraction is important. Now understand, attraction looks 2 different things. I'm not telling you to be stuck on he has to be this height, or stuck on he has to have this much muscles, or whatever the case may be. What I am saying is you have to be attracted to him. And as a woman, you can find that attraction in various ways. It may be his personality that makes him so irresistible to you. It may be his ambition and his success that has allowed him to walk in a confidence that draws you to him. Whatever it is, as long as there's an attraction, okay, we're moving in the right direction. But when there is not an attraction, when you're trying to force the issue, abort mission. You're in the wrong place. That's a setup for disaster every single time. And tip number 3, or clue number 3, that you have found the man God has for you, is that you guys share the same values. Now, again, this is extremely important. I'm sure many of you have heard the term equally yoked. And though that And though it's really referencing spiritually, it really is for everything. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to agree on everything, but our values, our core values, need to be in alignment with each other. And those values need to also be in alignment with God. Because again, if you want God's best, if you want the man God has for you, then that man has to be someone who's in alignment with God. That doesn't mean he's perfect, the same way you're not perfect. All right? But he's someone who has a relationship. He is someone who is moving in a better direction in his life. He is tapping into his growth and his understanding of who he needs to be, or the man that God has created him to be, the same way you're tapping into becoming the woman God created you to be. And when you guys share the same values and want the same things, this is a sign that, okay, we have something here. This could be the guy. Again, I never want you to look at this clue or any of the other clues as 100% stamp of approval that this is the man God has for you. But they are great signs that we're moving in the right direction, and this very well could be the guy. So those are the 3 clues. Let's go through them again. Being able to talk to each other, being attracted to him, and sharing the same values. But as I told you earlier, all of this has to be done with also including God in the process.
I am Black History Now. I am Black History Now.
I am a Black History Now.
And I am Black History Now.
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 Hey everyone, welcome to CBiz Media, and thank you for joining us. This is a special time of the year, February, Black History Month. I'm Irene. I have my girls here, and we're going to talk briefly about our Black history figures that we feel that are our favorite. All right. Hey sis, how you doing?
Hi.
Okay, sis, so who's one of your favorite Black history figures?
Madam T.J. Walker.
And why is that?
'Cause she did hair.
Sounds good, and I know you have a history of doing cosmetology as well. You did my hair growing up for many years. Thank you so much for that. And also, you mentioned someone else. I believe she is a poetess. Do you remember who that was?
Maya Angelou.
Yeah, she was a great poet and author, and I even believe she was an activist as well in the civil rights movement. So you might be hearing a little bit more from Maya Angelou. We might do something special from her works. All right, we have Lil C here. Lil C, hi. Who's one of your favorite Black history figures?
Hi, my favorite Black history figure is Barack Obama because he was the president of the United States.
And what made him such a legendary president?
Because he was black.
He was black, but he was the first black president, right?
Yes, he was the first black president.
And I think he did a lot of good things. You know, nobody's perfect, but I think he did a lot of good things for our country. And he represented us with class and honor and grace. So I think that's a good one. And my favorite is, there's so many, and I want to thank all of our heritage before us, all of our civil rights leaders before us that brought us to the point that we're in now. And we just hope that more people rise up, because there's still more work to be done for our African Americans and our African American culture. But for what was done, it's a big deal, you guys. We honor you forever. You are legends. I have to go back to our classic. We recently celebrated his birthday, Martin Luther King. He did so much for the civil rights movement. He became so legendary that he's even has a day named after him where we all celebrate. And he's one of the only African Americans that I know that actually has a day dedicated to him. His birthday is celebrated on our calendar here in America. So he is definitely legendary, and he did so much. He even gave his life for the cause. Even as a person that was nonviolent, he carried himself again with class. Barack Obama followed in his style and the way that he came with class and love and represented black people very well. Yet he still lost his life because of what he believed in and because of the cause and for us. So today we celebrate him because of what he did so that we can be where we are today. Yeah. So that's it for our Black History segment for the moment. So stay tuned and thank you for joining us.
Man, it's like you know where you been, but you don't never know where you gonna end up. But I know it ain't no way that I would be here where I am right now without help. Yeah. Born April 28th, waiting on my moment, but umbilical cord around my neck, choking out my lungs. Finally got a rap, I was crying, sucking on my thumb. Ever since my birth, guess I learned how to overcome. Single parent home, but never lived in the slums. Always had a hot meal, never had to chase crumbs. Pocket full of loose change and a piece of bubble gum. Clothes on my back, even though it wasn't what I wanted. If life is a marathon, why is it moving so fast? We all sitting in coach, trying to get the first class. Bunch of rose petals, broken pieces of a romance. Sidestepping through this life, something like a slow dance. Walking through the valley, gotta hold hands. With my destiny, not my own plans. Still young, but one day I'll be an old man. And when I'm gone, maybe then you can understand. No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, wait. I learned at an early age, wisdom ain't hereditary, wisdom ain't automatic, but it's real necessary. Knowledge is important, but it is only secondary. Wisdom's not applied, then our knowledge becomes contrary. For real. This is hip-hop beyond 30. Had to switch it up again like LeBron's jersey. Overcoming my mistakes, now I'm God-worthy. And the writing's on the wall, so I'm not guilty. Much effort, still aiming for perfection. Don't cry when I'm gone, try to keep it in perspective. My whole life is one big reflection. All of my success and my failures and my questions. And music is the canvas where I'm leaving my impression. But I painted with the blood and the tears of my confessions. Feeling so much pressure, Elohin ain't nothing special. I am just a broken man with an unbroken message. No, no, wait, no, no, wait, no, 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 no. no way, no way, no way, no way.
In honor of Black History, during this Love Month, I'm going to read a poem by Maya Angelou called Alone. Lying, thinking, last night, how to find my soul a home where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money they can't use. Their wives run around like banshees. Their children sing the blues. They've got expensive doctors to cure their hearts of stone. But nobody, no nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Now if you listen closely, I'll tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering, the wind is gonna blow. The race of man is suffering, and I can hear the moan, 'cause nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Show me what I gotta do. Jesus, 'cause you love me, I'll do anything for you. Show me, oh Jesus, show me the way.
Lord, what you need me to do? Where you need me to go? I diligently follow you wherever, God, just let me know. Reveal it to me in a dream or give me a prophecy. Once I get the message, Lord, you know it ain't no stopping me. Nobody blocking me. I don't care if they start mocking me or say that my ministry is filled with hypocrisy. I know what I wrestle against. It's these spirits. They try to keep me silent so y'all couldn't hear this, but I'ma say what's on my heart and let the Lord have his way. Show me how to speak in tongues. Lord, show me how to pray. Lord, show me how to succeed in my craft. If I acknowledge you in all thy ways, you said you would direct my path. So I try to walk the straight and narrow, just like the Pharaoh, and keep my eye up on the sparrow. Everybody can be De Niro, and I don't wanna be the bad guy, I wanna be the hero. So Lord, show me.
Show me what I gotta do. Jesus, 'cause you love me, I'll do anything for you. Show me, oh Jesus, show me the way.
In these times of trial and tribulations, Lord, you show me the way to true salvation. When my spirit is weak and my will low, he carries my yoke, pointing me the way to go. Every night I'm down on bended knee, pray to Christ for my life, take control of me. And with his guidance, I can reap a great reward. All the spiritual blessings, I scream, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for the gift of life. You paid the price, now I got the whole hood screaming Jesus Christ. Please show me and give me directions and lead me and guide me and teach me from life lessons. Certified street reverend, bless the hood with a message. It's a holy war, get my spiritual Smith and Wesson, and I'm ready for whatever. For the cheddar, gotta get it still, but never trust them Jezebels. They only out they kill Bill. Show me what I gotta do. Jesus, 'cause you love me, I'll do anything for you. Show me, oh Jesus, show me the way.
I've been living good since I've been walking in my calling. Yeah, I'm out here prosperous. Y'all call it ballin'. He raised me up, now I'm making cash. That's how you do it. He turned my life around in a flash. But you got to have faith, homie, that's the key. It unlocked the door to your whole destiny. He blessed me. The Holy Ghost Spirit, he keep arresting me daily. The Lord and the devil, they both testing me. That's why I gotta hear the voice of God. And lately I've been hearing him audibly, like an iPod. He want me to lead a nation because we lost. By any means necessary, at any cost. With God for me, who against me? He make my enemies my footstool and turn them into mincemeat. So Lord, I'm gonna follow you. I'm ready for the spiritual war, so you just show me what I gotta do.
Show me what I gotta do. Jesus, 'cause you love me, I'll do anything for you. Show me, oh Jesus, show me the way. Show me what I gotta do. Jesus, 'cause you love me, I'll do anything for you. Show me, oh Jesus, show me the way.
I am Black History Now. I am Black History Now.
I am a Black History Now.
And I am Black History Now.
I am Black History Now.
I am Black History Now.
I am Black History Now.